would be willing to bet that college did not teach her how to do that. Like, I put a lot of money on it.
If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in your lobby.
Hey guys, I don't know why I like to make videos right after I get out of work. I'm just stuck in fucking headspace of making sandwiches all day, so I just have to like let it out once I get out. So obviously I want to talk about college debt. Not trying to throw facts at anybody at all. I'm just trying to express some opinions on it. I'm gonna give some facts, but they're not like I'm not just gonna like throw a bunch of numbers at you. I'm just gonna give an opinion off of the little amount of facts that I know. And I'm going through it myself, so I have personal experience to kind of validate my reasoning for these things. Everyone, when we're a kid, our parents like teach us how to save. Mine did, at least. I wanted a Wii when I was a kid. My parents did not give me a fucking penny. They were like, dude, you want it? You gotta save up for it. They didn't tell me to buy things I couldn't afford. I got a credit card when I was older, just so I could start like building a credit score so that way I can buy stuff eventually. Your parents, when you were younger though, never blatantly would tell you, hey, you should probably buy something you can't afford. That's a great fucking idea, Kyle. My parents never told me that, ever. They told me the opposite. They're like, hey, only buy things you can afford. They told me not to spend beyond my means. But then student loans comes up. And they're literally called loans. Loans are things that allow you to borrow money. So why are people even going to school if you can't afford it? That doesn't even make any sense to me. And I guarantee people are going to say, well, Kyle, it's so I can get the job. Because there's certain jobs, I can't get the job I want if I don't go to school. Which I mean is true. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be a physical therapist, if you want to be a psychiatrist, like those types of jobs, 100% you do need to go to school for. I mean, I was a business major for a long time. Most of the stuff that I learned in school, I could have learned on my own. Through either just working at a company. I could have been like, let's say you only work until like 3. Let's say, you know what? Hey boss man, I want to stay until 6 today and I want to work with the accounting department or whatever. Like you could have found ways, or the internet. Like there's tons of shit on the internet you can learn that stuff about or learn about that stuff. I'm just talking about business, but there's a lot like art. People who go to school for that type of stuff. I don't buy that at all. I feel like you can just learn that stuff on your own. You get a more individualistic, more authentic version of your art if you do it that way. Also, I just want to clarify too that I'm not saying there's not certain skill sets that you can't get from college, but I'm trying to say the amount of money you spend is not worth the few amount of extra skill sets that you get from college. I'm like $42,000 in debt right now. It's a fucking lot, right? That's a lot. And there's people who are way more. I went to community college for a year and I paid all my school. So that didn't even, my first year didn't even cost me anything. And I'm still that much in debt. And I don't even go to that expensive of a school. Because college costs so much, it becomes such a crutch even once you get out of school. Once you get out of school. Even if you get that job that you want. And someone told me one time, they're like, well, Kyle, like it only costs this much money a month. I was like, but yeah, do you understand how long you'll have to pay for that? How long you'll have $180 a month payment with compound interest? They want you to pay that longer. That's how compound interest works. The longer you pay it, the longer you build up interest. That's where they make a lot of the money. Let's say you want to make a podcast, or you want to make music, or you want to learn how to play the guitar and start a band. Maybe you won't be able to go out and buy that podcasting equipment. Maybe it costs $180. You can't do it though because you have to pay for college debt. Or let's say you want to make music. You can't go out and buy the microphones. You can't afford studio time because you have that payment every month from college. I'm not trying to say that college is totally useless. It's not. I'm just saying that consider alternative options because it's for a lot of people, but it's not for everybody. There's a girl at our school, Grand Valley, who's like selling t-shirts. She's like making a shit ton of money. Looks like it gets a ton of sales. And she's like obviously got this incredible entrepreneurial spirit. I would be willing to bet that college did not teach her how to do that. Like I put a lot of money on that. Also, so I had an accounting class, right? And I'd be willing to bet if we did an example in class that was like the balance sheet of accounts for Kyle Gross's life, and then one of the liabilities that was on there as a credit was my student debt, I would be willing to bet that balancing that balance sheet would be not fucking impossible, but very, very close to impossible. I think I want to like challenge. Yeah, if there's like an accounting teacher that watches this, even though I know that none are following me right now, if any of them see it and they want to like do something like that in a class and get back to me, that'd be hype. Because I'm definitely calling people out. Because I honestly hope I'm wrong, because like I'm in college, so I hope that I'm wrong. Because like I'm saying this and like shitting on college when I'm currently in college doing the thing I think could be stupid for some people, including myself at times. Yeah. Thanks for watching.
When no problem with me. Yeah, you know when no problem with me. Just another day, had to pick up on the mail. They gon' channel riding.